Today we're going to speak about 3 new words and 2 new idioms. The first word is spur, the second word is spur, and the third word is spurn. And there are 2 idioms, as you can see, on the spur of the moment and to win one's spurs. All the words are related to the word spura, which is from Old English and which meant footprint. So they're all related to the word feet or foot. Let's start with the first one, spur. The original meaning of spur is the part of a leg of a rooster or of a bird. For example, it's kind of a steep, sharp spine of a bird's leg, especially of a leg of a rooster. And the second meaning is a pointed device which is used to urge a horse to run faster. The second word is spur. It's also related to footprint, and it means a trail or a track of a wild animal. The third word is spurn. So initially it meant to trample something with your feet. It's as step heavily on something in order to crush it. But then spur meant to kind of despise something, to scorn something, to disdain something. And now it has the main meaning, which means, which says, which is actually to reject something with disdain. So, and what about the idioms? The first idiom is on the spur of the moment. It means suddenly. It means without thinking. If you do something suddenly without thinking, you do it on the spur of the moment. And the next idiom is to win one's spurs. If you win your spurs, that means you achieved success for the first time. So if a person achieves success for the first time, he wins his or her spurs. So now let me show you a few pictures just to remind those words and idioms and to help you remember those words and idioms. We can see this picture, the first picture. On this picture you can see those sharp, those stiff spines on the leg of a rooster. So those projections, sharp projections, are called spurs. So let me show you the second picture. Here we can see another spur, but this time it's a pointed device which is used to urge a horse to run faster. So you can remember this picture and the word spur, the second meaning of it. Here we can see a knight, a medieval knight. Those knights used to wear spurs because they liked riding horses. And as you can see in this picture, some of them managed to win their spurs, and especially golden spurs. Those spurs were given to the knights because of their deeds, because of their bravery. So the phrase, the idiom, appeared somewhere in the back in the medieval ages, in the Middle English, and it meant, as I said, to achieve success for the first time. Let's look at the next picture. So, in the next picture, we see a man trampling cigarettes. He's stepping heavily on the cigarettes. Why? Because he spurned them. So you can remember this picture and the word spurn. If you spurn something, you reject it with disdain. And this man, as you can see, is trampling. So first of all, you can relate this phrase to food, okay, to the original meaning of the word spurn. This picture can help you just to stay healthy, not to smoke. And of course, this picture can help you to remember the word spurn, because this man is trampling, is stepping heavily on cigarettes because he spurns the cigarettes. Or you can remember the word by looking at this picture. So here, two people also unfortunately spurn each other. They also reject each other with disdain. This picture can help us to remember the word spoor. Spoor, as I said, is a track or a trail of a wild animal. So here you can see those footprints. So it can be a footprint of an animal also. Here are some examples with pictures, actually with a photo here. And it says, there is a sentence, after 2 years of freelancing, she won her spurs as a programmer and was fired for a top job. So the idiom here is won her spurs. So what does won her spurs mean? It means she achieved success for the first time. Congratulations. And here is another example. When they telephoned me with the offer of a job abroad, I decided on the spur of the moment to accept. So another example of the idiom with the word spur, on the spur of the moment. So how did he accept the offer? He accepted it on the spur of the moment, which means he suddenly accepted it. So if you do something on the spur of the moment, you do it without thinking. You do it suddenly. So, thank you for listening. I wish you good luck, goodbye, and have a nice day.